decent fish, isn't it? Yeah. Let's just get into it. Good afternoon, hopefully you can see me. Welcome to Max Fishing in Spain. My name's Neil McBernie. I hope you can hear me through this wind. Very windy. That was peg 7. Neil McBernie, the absolute venue expert on here. I'll just have a try. Have a look at this lake here. This is in a national park, this. You don't get much of this in England, do you? I don't know if you can see this, but there's a bit of wetland here and it's full. I can zoom in. Of flamingos. You don't get much fishing like that in England, do you? Yeah, full of flamingos. So that was 1 to 7. I'm just walking around. I'm not fishing today. This is 8 to 16. There's one guy on it. Not sure who it is actually. Don't know that I know it. I'm just having a walk around. I'm not fishing because I'm going away for a week tomorrow, but we've had a few problems on here. They've had a little bit of pollution of some description. Some say that it's been a deliberate poisoning actually, but the jury's out on that one. We're not quite sure. So this is the driveway. Normally you would drive, I'm walking it. This is the driveway between 8 to 16, and it takes you to 26 to 40 and also to 25 to 17, which is the stretch we used to fish all the time, but we've not fished it for a long while because they've made some alterations on there. They made it wider, they put better pegs in and stuff like that. All right, Ronnie. How you doing, sir? I'm all right, pal. How are you? Good lad. That's a guy fishing over there. He's had a dozen fish. So yeah, I'm walking down here. The first section where you saw Neil catching has usually been the best section for quite some time. Par with this 8 to 16, but just trying a few new things. I'll let you know how we do. This is Mr. Bolton. Looks to be emptying it on the famed peg 26.
The top end there.
Not very well.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Pastry. Things must be tough. He's fishing the rod.
I've had, I've put the rod on, well, I asked him what you eat. Well, I've had 5 on it. It's only been like that, though.
Very nice. It's a fish.
I don't know where he's got them from.
Well, they've been in here for some time now.
Well, I think these are the ones he put in 2 years ago. Remember?
Yeah, possible.
I did say for 2 years you wouldn't see them. And I think now they've come into fruition.
Very nice.
They're catching down there, isn't they?
Just for those people moaning about water circulation and aeration and God knows what, this is where it flows in at Peg 17. It's got a pump that's going constantly. It works off these big solar panels over here, and it comes out of what is a spring. So I mean, you look at the water there, it's pure clear water, and this goes down there and takes you, the end of them reeds is Peg 17. So that's a fine area, there's nothing wrong with that area at all, and it comes out of here. So again, it's some sort of spring of some description. We're now venturing onto the old bit of El Bosquet, for those of you that's never seen it before. This is now owned by somebody else. It was 2 brothers apparently, and they split up. Come to another bit of water here, and this was the old Peg 16. You can see that there. I think there was, do we have 5 or 6 pegs on here? And that in turn is fed from Peg 17. Used to be a pipe go under there to link that to 17. Don't know if it's still active, but this used to be Peg 16. Supposedly no fish in here anymore, but I'm not so sure about that. And then this was the lake. Now they've tried to drain this down, this lake, and they've tried to do some digging around there, but not been a success. So there's no water in it really. I don't think there's many fish. There will be some fish, but there's not many. And this is Peg 15, 14. Used to be on the match, well, we used to fish it all the time, but obviously we don't anymore. And you can see the lake over there, but nah, it was never very deep, the lake. Tops 3 foot, but now in parts there's no water at all, so I don't know, but I'm still convinced that there's fish in this bit. Still convinced. And the water looks okay actually. Don't see any fish moving about. And this bit here, this little shack, is where we used to draw our pegs. That's where we used to draw out in the morning, fish this, and then fish this other bit over here, which was the original 1 to 10. But again, so there is water in it, they did drain it and they have got a lot of fish out of it. But you know, so we've come full circle now, and we're now back at the original Peg B1. But we've got to get over this other bit. They said they've took all the fish out of this bit, but I'm not so sure. At one stage they put 3,000 tench in. Oh, am I going to be? Oh, I can get through. Yeah, this was the old Peg 10. And certainly a lot of fry still in there, so there is some sort of fish in there. And this is another lake. This was going to be a sporting lake. We put hundreds of fish in here, mainly mullet and bass. And we did put some carp in, but it found out that it was too salty and it's never fished. Nobody fishes it. It's become a bit of a nature reserve really. But every morning he lobs the bred in there to feed the mullet. This is our notice board. And then this is where we draw now. So I've come full circle now, back round, back to peg B1. This is where we draw out in the morning. It's quite civilised, a barbecue up there. Here's my car, and this is Barry on B1.
I've rid of all the shit and had half that bait box again. So that was half a litre.
Oh dear. No one likes to see that.